Good morning, everyone. It's my honor to welcome you. This is a very special event, and I have some very good friends who are here with me. I'll introduce them. I will then make some comments about what we're doing here today, and then you'll be on your way. This won't take very long at all. I'm your Congressman Al Green, and I'm very proud to represent you in the Congress of the United States of America. I have with me on my right the Constable for Precinct 7. You know him as Smokey Phillips. Most people don't know that your first name is James.
Yes, sir.
But we have Constable James Smokey Phillips. And then on my left, we have, of course, Mr. Marlon Mitchell, the CEO of the Houston Business Development, Inc. And I've known him for many, many years. He is an outstanding public servant. Many times people don't see positions such as what he happens to occupy as being one of public trust, but it is. And he's an outstanding public servant, has done an outstanding job helping the business community. And of course, our constable has done an outstanding job in a very short period of time, I might add. Just recently, he got a sum of money to help with a program that I'll let him tell you about. I don't want to steal his thunder, but he got a nice sum of money. Well, friends, we're here today because there are people who are going to need passports. And you need passports for a multiplicity of reasons. One of the reasons that I will highlight today that has not been a necessity in the past, and quite frankly has not become a necessity, but in the future it might likely be because there's legislation pending before the Congress of the United States of America to require a passport or your birth certificate so that you can develop an ID for voting purposes, passport or birth certificate. So those of you who don't have a passport, this would be a great opportunity for you to acquire your passport so that you can be ready in the event Congress does pass this legislation. I have my opinions about whether that's necessary, but without getting into the politics of it, I think it doesn't hurt to have a passport. I have my passport, and it has benefited me greatly. There are also other reasons for getting it now, because many times persons will want to travel and they realize at the last minute that they don't have a passport. Well, when that happens, you can come to our office and we will assist you. However, it would be great if you would do it today, because if you come by today, you don't have to have an appointment. There are some people who have made appointments, but you won't have to have an appointment. We'll be here from 10 a.m. to 2, and we'll take all of the persons who can come by within that period of time and help. We want you to know that the people who are here helping us from the Department of State, they do outstanding work as well. And they are prepared to work with you. If you need some additional information that you don't have, then you can acquire that information. But most of the time, people can work through this process with ease, and I would invite you to come over and do this. Now, I'm going to ask the gentleman who will speak next to tell you the address of this location, and he will then give some comments, because we're really, as we would say it in my neck of the hood, we're in his house. And as such, I'm honored that he would afford us this opportunity to use this public space. And I welcome now dear Mr. Marlon Mitchell, who is the CEO and the person who manages this great edifice. Here you are.
Thank you, Congressman. Again, I'm Marlon Mitchell, President and CEO of Houston Business Development, Inc. We're at the Business Innovation and Technology Center. Often people refer to us as Palm Center in Southeast Houston at 5330 Griggs Road. And as the Congressman said, we want to encourage you to come out and take advantage of this opportunity to get your passports. They may or may not be needed, but we certainly want to make sure that you have the opportunity. Also want to tell you that Houston Business Development, Inc. has been around for 40 years. 40 years of providing support services to entrepreneurs, access to capital that might not otherwise be available from banks. So we would encourage you to come and find out about all that's available here at the Business Innovation and Technology Center.
Oh, thank you very much. And I would also now remind you that the passport is something that some people may need because of circumstances that exist in the country. For example, if you happen to have a spouse or a person who's significant in your family, and that person is removed from the country, and you'll need to visit that person, the passport, of course, will be something that will benefit you greatly. So just keep that in mind. There are all sorts of reasons but these are some of the preeminent reasons that are necessary for the passport usage today. Now I'm going to ask Constable Smokey Phillips to have a word, and as he comes, I want to remind you that this constable does more than write tickets. So people tend to think of the constable as the ticket writer. A constable's office serves you in many other ways. When you have a need for some help right away, the constable is probably the closest agency to you and the closest to the people. They work with the Justice of the Peace Court, and they are the friendly officers that you'll see on the streets of your community. And this is one of the friendliest, who is to my right, the Honorable Smokey Phillips, Constable Precinct 7.
Thank you so much, Congressman Green. Shall I say, I call him Public Servant Green because he's always giving things back to help the public. You know, passports are critical in traveling these days, especially in the times that he said earlier about the times we're in right now. But I'd like to thank Congressman Green. I thank him for his service. I've known him since I was a young bailiff here in this court back in the 80s.
Yes.
I started in this courtroom as a young bailiff, and we've been friends ever since. And not only that I know that, he's traveled not only as a JP, but also as the president of the NAACP, and now one of my favorite congressmen for this district, the 18th. As he said earlier, passports are critical, and he mentioned about something fantastic that he brought back to our community. $500,000. As we face the soccer teams that's coming, human trafficking is high in Houston, and Congressman Green put a big kick in it. $500,000, $500,000. You said that check with me. I carry around everywhere I go, except today I didn't bring it with me, bro. It's sitting in the office. But I thank him for that, and I thank him for the things that he brings to this community. Can't everybody go downtown and get a passport? He's bringing a passport to the community, to where the people's needs are, and that's the greatest thing that a public servant can do, is bring services from downtown out to our community. So thank you so much.
Oh, well, thank you very much, and I thank you for mentioning that. This is true. If you go downtown, it can take a little bit longer. And I'm not saying that they don't desire to serve you quickly, because they really do, but sometimes the line can be very long. Well, today, you can come here. The line is not long. You'll get everything that you can get downtown, you can get here today. If you want some more information on this, you can go to travel.state.gov, travel.state.gov. You can get additional information. And you can also call us if you need additional information. Our office number is 713-383-9234. 713-383-9234. You can call our office, and that will be something that you might do on Monday if you don't get an opportunity to get by today. We'll be open, and we'll be honored to give you additional information. But today is the day, and we will be right here between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. This is the place. Now is the time, and if you are the person in need of a passport, you should make your way to this location. I want to thank you for taking the time to listen to us and let us share this information with you. There are many other things that a congressional office can do for you. We help with Social Security issues. We help persons who are having problems with their housing issues. We help persons with Medicaid and Medicare issues. Many things that we can do for you involve our simply making an inquiry. When you have a federal issue, then the congresspersons can make an inquiry. We make these inquiries on your behalf, and it can be very helpful to have federal issues receive an inquiry from a congressperson. So we look forward to serving you. Thank you, everybody, and please have a wonderful day. 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. right here. Thank you. Bye now.